of the book, and it's called Herbert, the True Story of a Brave Sea Dog. And the author is Robin Belton. So true means it actually happened, okay? All right. Herbert was a small dog who lived in Nelson, New Zealand by the sea. Everybody loved Herbert, but the person who loved him most was Tim. One day, Tim and Herbert went down to the Jenny. Tim's father was on board a boat with two friends. They were going to a cottage in the Marlborough Sounds. With a bound, Herbert leaped onto the boat with them. Tim wished he could go too, but he and his mother were traveling to the cottage by road. His dad said, "The waters in French Pass are treacherous and there are deadly whirlpools. It is no place for a child." "Well, look after Herbert, Dad," called Tim.
Diego!
At first, the sea was calm, and the boat sped along the coastline easily. Dolphins appeared, tumbling and turning, leaping and diving. Herbert was so excited that he ran from one side of the boat to the other, wagging his tail and barking. But the fine weather didn't last. Without warning, a strong wind swept down from the hills, whipping up the waves. The boat began to pitch and toss. The dolphins disappeared. Dark clouds hid the sun. Rain and waves beat against the boat. All signs of land disappeared. The boat had to get through French Pass before the tide turned. Now the men had only their compass to guide them. Nobody noticed what happened to Herbert. Nobody saw him lose his balance and fall into the sea. He tried to bark, but nobody heard him. Herbert paddled after the boat, but it was already far away. The waves were like mountains. He struggled up one side and down the other with the wind in his face. As night fell, the wind dropped. Herbert was exhausted, but he was still swimming. When the boat was safely through French Pass, the men looked at one another. "Where's Herbert?" one of them asked. "Herbert!" shouted Tim's dad. "Where are you?" They searched the boat from stem to stern. "He's fallen overboard. We have to go back," Tim's dad said. "We can't go back. The tide's turned," said one of the men. "We'll never get through the pass." "You won't survive in that sea," said the other. With heavy hearts, they carried on. It was late when they reached the jetty by the cottage. Tim, his mother, and their friends were anxiously waiting. The dreadful news had to be told. Tim cried and cried. "He's alive," he said. "I know he's alive. We must go back." His dad tried to explain about the tides. "And it's dark, Tim." But Tim wouldn't give up. "He's alive. I know it." Dad said, we'll search for him tomorrow and we'll ask the fisherman who lives at the pass to help us. He knows the area like the back of his hand. Go to sleep now, Tim. But Tim could not sleep.
Night.
The next morning at first light,
Four.
Tim and his dad set off with the fisherman in his boat. The storm was over. The sea was cold and empty. Tim searched with tears in his eyes. He said to his dad, "This will be the worst or the best day of my life." All morning they searched that empty sea, peering and calling, but there was no sign of Herbert. "It's no good," said the fisherman. "We might as well turn back." "No," cried Tim. "Please, keep looking." One more time, they took the boat to the outer sound. "Cameron, you're not sorry." The fisherman strained his eyes. "What's that?" he said, reaching for his binoculars. "There's your dog, mate," the fisherman said. In a circle of ripples, Tim could see a little black nose. "Herbert!" he shouted. They brought the boat over to Herbert. "I knew you were alive," said Tim. "I just knew it." The fisherman scooped Herbert out of the water. Herbert lay on the deck without making a sound. Tim gently wrapped him in a blanket and held him tight. All the way home, Tim cradled Herbert in his arms. "I knew it," he said. "I just knew it." 30 hours in the water, said Dad. "A miracle," said the fisherman. Tim smiled. "This is the best day of my life." All right, now here's a little note about the real Herbert. The good news went out over the radio. Herbert's story was told all around the country. He received letters and presents from people who wanted to say how happy they were. When he had completely recovered, there was a big party, and Herbert was given a medal for his bravery. The end. Oh, look, here's a picture. Here's a picture of the boy and the dog.
That's a true story, guys.
That's the real Herbert.
That's a real true story.
And the real Tim.
And pants
Come
a little
here,
bit
look.
short.
Here's